to all of my Leos. Please make sure to get the book at Amazon.com. The link will be in the description box below as usual. If you'd like to contact me for a personal reading, my email address as well as the prices are in the description box below as usual. So the cards that I come up with are the Knight of Rods, the King of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Ten of Cups, the Devil, the Star, the Three of Rods, the Lovers, the Two of Cups, and the World. So what's going on here for the Leos is this is pretty much a situation for the Leos where a lot of you Leos are in a disposition. Oh man, Joe. A lot of y'all Leos. Okay, a lot of you Leos may be a little bit too attached to somebody, or somebody may be a little bit too attached to you. You know, a lot of you Leos are going through this merry-go-round with this particular person who some of you are having problems letting go of in the first place. And the question is, why? You know, because I've been noticing that fire signs have that going on right now, where a lot of the fire signs are unfortunately in a cycle, right? Where the fire signs, they're interacting with people who obviously don't necessarily have their best intentions in mind for Leos or the fire signs in general, and yet the fire signs are still interacting with these type of people. And, you know, it's causing more damage than it is construction. But the crazy part is that the fire signs want construction more than damage right now. There's nothing that needs to be further torn down, at least so the fire signs say. But see, that's just the conundrum. There is more to be torn down. A lot of you Leos got to get to a point where you completely let go. See, let me explain it for you. A lot of the times here on YouTube, you'll have people who talk about soul ties and twin flames and stuff like that, right? Okay. But what a lot of people are not talking to you about is the Aquarius or the Aquarian aspect of things. See, Aquarius represents, which is the exact opposite of Leo, but Aquarius represents the void. Aquarius represents, out of all of the other zodiac signs of the zodiac, Aquarius and Pisces represents letting go. So there's an Aquarian energy when it comes to true enlightenment, and it's the process of letting go. See, the thing is that Scorpio is the process of ending things, right? This is why it's called the fixed cross, right? Because Scorpio represents the process of ending things, right? Taurus represents the process of collecting and holding on to valuables. Scorpio represents the process of letting things, of ending things. Leo represents the process of monetizing, so to speak, off of those valuable things that Taurus has collected. And Aquarius represents when it's time to letting go of things, especially when it's time to do that. And you know it's time to do that based upon when it's doing, when, okay, you know it's time to let go when it's conducive to your own growth. And the thing is, a lot of you Leos have that problem right now. All fire signs in general, Aries too, have that problem where a lot of their fire signs are having problems growing. And the reason for that is because a lot of you fire signs, or fire signs in general, they deal with the ego. Water signs deal with emotionalism, which is an extension of ego, right? Fire sign, all of the worst traits of the elements deal with a form of ego based upon one of the illusions that the ego performs, right? Which is overconfidence and over relaxation with fire. Water is about emotionalism, right? Panicking, kind of breaking down and expecting, depending on other people's kindness to build you up. Earth is about looking at the physical things and being too worried about the tangible things and forgetting sometimes that there's a whole nother aspect of the universe that is intangible or not seen. And then when it comes to air signs, thinking that they're so quote unquote smart, right? And they end up being so-called quote unquote smart for their own good. Because what is intelligence at the end of the day? So, I know I rambled on a little bit, but this is just to help out the Leos, man. You got to learn to let go of this type of stuff and raise your level of enlightenment, man. Just holding on to stuff and holding on to a person or letting a person hold on to you, and then once you hear through the grapevine that the person is holding on to you, you kind of get flattered. You got to get to, a lot of you Leos got to get to a point where you don't even care anymore, because that's just how spiritually and mentally elevated you are. Your soul is coming more to the surface, is making itself more present. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Peace.